What's up, everybody? It is Thegoal60 here for Saturday, August the 4th, 2018. So yesterday on Friday, I actually said that was August the 4th, had it on my screenshot, even had it on the title of the YouTube video. So I know a couple of you probably figured that out and seen that. I was off, I was a day ahead of myself, and turns out today is August the 4th. So yesterday we did have a really good day. We had two official plays. One did get rained out and pushed to today, and that is a B bet with the Reds on the run line. That is a doubleheader opportunity as well. So it'd be great if we could knock out our game the first time with the Reds, and then turn right around and jump on the Nationals for the second game. That'd be awesome. Also, we had the other official play, which was an A bet with Houston. They did get the job done, winning 2-1. We had two unofficial plays. They did go 2-0. That was a B bet and an A bet. And then our over-under system beta did go 5-4. So a pretty good day overall. We look to hold that momentum and keep it going through the weekend. So like I said, the two official plays, we did have the one that got pushed to today, and that is with the Reds. They are in a B bet. The other day we had them on the run line at plus money, so we're just looking to win 2 units today. And that is a run line. It's going to be a run line as well in that first game. And that first game starts off at noon, but I have not seen much lines. I've seen a money line out there from one side. I've seen no run lines whatsoever. So when that comes out, that's when we'll take our play. But just keep that in mind when you're watching for that price to come out for you. The other official play we had yesterday was an A bet on Houston. They were down 1-0 early, got 2 runs during the game, and actually came out and won the thing 2-1. So Houston cashed early for us. That was a big play yesterday. It was pretty much a coin flip play, and we got the job done against the Dodgers. Now, as far as the unofficial plays, we did have 2 of those. The first one was a B bet with Arizona. They come out 1-6-3. The other was an A bet with Minnesota. And Minnesota was actually a potential revenge play at the time, and they came out and got the job done 6-4. So I'm just going to go through the scores on the beta test for the over-under system. And we had 5 total B bets left over from Thursday. They did go 2-3 yesterday, so another losing record. Hopefully they can get theirs done today on a C bet. Remember, these series do have 4 total games. So the 2 winners were New York and Boston under 8.5. That was plus money at plus 111. They only scored 5. The other win was Chicago and San Diego. It was one of the early games yesterday, and it was over 8.5, and they did score 9. So we finally got on the right side of one of these half-run games that were away from the total, and we did get the good luck there and did get the win with 9 runs scored. The 3 losses as far as the B bets were Baltimore and Texas, who were under 11.5. They did score 14 runs there. Also, Atlanta and Miami was over 7. They only scored 3. And Miami and Philadelphia was over 8.5, and they scored 6. So all 3 of those will go again today as C bets. Also, we had 4 A bets yesterday on this system, and we actually could have had more than that. But there were 2 games that didn't have prices at the time of the video and didn't have prices for much of the day, so I just decided to go ahead and not really count those in. Just go over what there's so much volume and so much things that we went over yesterday. I thought it'd be better just to kind of keep it with what it was instead of trying to confuse people. And therefore we ended up with 4 A bets yesterday. They did do pretty well. They went 3-1, so almost 100%. The 3 wins were Detroit and Oakland under 8.5. They scored 1. And that was for plus money, plus 104. Colorado and Milwaukee under 8.5. And it was minus 101, so almost even money there, and they only scored 8. So we were on the right side again on a half-run game. And the other win was St. Louis and Pittsburgh, and it was over 8, plus money at plus 102, and they scored 13. The one loss we did have was with the Houston and Dodgers game. It was supposed to be over 7, and they did score 3 total there. So that will go on as a B bet today. Alright guys, I know that this is a lot of information, and I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can in these videos, and by doing so, I think the best way is to keep doing what I've been doing and just kind of review everything right at the end of the video. That way if you have to go back and pause or back up, anything like that, you can do so a little bit easier without having to go through the entire video. So with that said, let's break down everything that we've got today. The first one, the official play, is because it was rained out yesterday. It is a doubleheader today. Like I said earlier, it's a doubleheader opportunity on top of the fact that it was a revenge play, and I'm looking for it to be a run line again. Yesterday when we took it, it was minus 136 on the run line. It got wiped out, obviously. I feel like it's going to be somewhere around in that range again today. Probably, I was thinking within 10 cents either direction, hopefully cheaper, but you never know. But anyways, it's Cincinnati. The Reds are on the run line there, just waiting on that price to come out in that first game. No unofficial plays today, and the only thing left, we have 4 total of the over-under beta system. So remember, this is just a test. We've put those new parameters on it. We've done pretty well so far on it. Hopefully we can cash out the rest of these today and continue with that and go live with it. But the 3 C bets today on this, and remember, these all 3 of these C bets have a 4th game. These are all 4-game series. The first one is Baltimore and Texas under 11.5, or under 10.5 minus 113. Next up, we have Atlanta and the Mets over 8 minus 108. Then we have Miami and Philadelphia over 8.5 minus 115. And then 1 B bet, which is the Dodgers and Houston, and that is over 7.5 minus 116. That's everything I got today. Let's have a good day. I hope you have a great Saturday. Follow Fader Pass as always, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.
60% of the time, it works every time.